My name is Ed Dan. I'm the Vice President of Business Development for Dellbrook Construction. What we'd like to do is introduce you to the executive team of Dellbrook. Mike Fish, Ed Sopel, Joe Yee, Keitan Yoshi, and Mary Reagan. These are the people that you'll be able to get in touch with at any point during your project. We're proud of the team that's assembled here, and in their own words, what they'll do is share with you what makes Dellbrook special and why we feel that Dellbrook is the first choice for your next project.
Hello, I'm Mike Fish, President and owner of Dellbrook Construction. Dellbrook Construction was started by myself and my father in 2005. We started with me, him, Mr. Sopel, and Mr. Yee. Since then, we've grown from 4 employees to over 35 employees.
What makes us unique is, from a general contractor's point of view, right from the start in the pre-construction, you get us from that point. You get us during the job meetings. Michael and myself, Joe Yee, show up to job meetings so the owner and architect see us from the start to the finish, all the way through the project. We have the sophistication of a big general contracting firm, but you get that small family type feeling when you work with Dellbrook.
Construction is the ultimate team game, and that goes from the top to the bottom, from dealing with the owners reps, the engineers, the architects, the design team, and kind of being that glue that pulls together all the different parts and pieces is really what it is to be a construction manager or a general contractor.
Dellbrook's people are unique, they're effective, they're versatile, and that's what makes Dellbrook successful.
My name is Joe Yee. I'm Vice President and Chief Estimator for Dellbrook Construction Company. I have 40 years of full-time construction experience. The last 30 has been spent with the Fish family. My experience helps this young company tremendously. It includes advising on green and sustainable buildings for the company.
The other thing that I think makes Dellbrook successful is the integrity at Dellbrook. Even if it's a handshake or a commitment of word, we live up to it. It's more important than the bottom line. The integrity at Dellbrook is laid down to us from late Mr. Ed Fish, and that's more valuable. Once you give a word, you stick up to it.
Dellbrook's a consummate team professional. In the pre-construction process, what an owner can expect is that we're going to work hand in hand with them and the architect to identify any obstacles early on in the process, which is going to end up saving them money in the long run.
We try to put the pre-construction notion a little, think outside the box mentality. We try to be a part of the consulting team, not a typical general contractor. We try to come to the table right at the time when all the other consultants come to the table as a construction consultant.
First thing I do when I get to the job or get knowledge that I am going to be on the job is take the plans, go through the drawings, and compare the structurals with the electricals and the plumbing, and make sure that thorough coordination has been done between the trades. On top of that, I also do a 3-week look-ahead schedule, which I do every other week. I update that. So I'm looking out, it's supposed to be 3 weeks, I actually do it about 8 weeks myself, just because it's easier for me. And that schedule is broken down even in more detail. Where the project schedule might say first floor carpet, northeast wing, mine would say room 120, 140, so I know exactly when that's supposed to be done. That also is used for a tool for the subs to say, I need my materials here. So we're always looking ahead, trying to anticipate what the issues are. As far as a construction manager, our job is to remove the obstacles so the subcontractors can get in and get out. We monitor the quality to make sure the quality is up to standard, and then the owner gets the building when they need it.
We're very proud of the quality of the workmanship. We have had a partnership with Dellbrook to do this. It's not a traditional arm's length kind of relationship where they do exactly what the plans say and nothing more. They're constantly coming up with ideas to make it the highest quality, and you can see it. You can see it from just looking around any of the rooms. Okay, great admiration for you, you know that. What's the secret? How do you manage? I've worked in this field a very long time. I haven't seen this. I haven't seen the combination of the quality, attention to detail, customer service, value-driven work, and being ahead of schedule, staying under budget? Come on, what's the secret?
The secret's really putting the right team together. Working with a client like JCHE who knows their market, they know what they want, they've done this before for many, many years. Putting an architect, an engineer team that works well together. And we do a lot of problem resolution. We try to anticipate what's coming up, and looking ahead, that helps all these roadblocks that you run into a lot of times on a project that will stop progress or actually put you backwards.
What I do is I really focus on making sure that we look at the big picture. So we make sure that the project's well capitalized. We work hand in hand with project management. We know what we need to do to keep that project moving.
Our philosophy dealing with subcontractors is we treat them with respect, like we treat anybody. We treat them with fairness. We realize that the subcontractors have a very important part to play in our success, and we let them know that. That's one of the key reasons that the subs will come back to say, Dellbrook, what jobs do you have? We want to work for you.
It's only as good as our subcontractor base, so we pay them very quickly, we listen to them, we bring them in as part of the team. It's definitely a team-orientated business. So with that, we get best numbers on bid day, we feel like. That makes us more competitive, competing against other general contractors. And in the end, that's one of the major qualities that have led us to where we are today.
Now, I know you're really experienced, but did somebody forget to tell you that you're not supposed to get along with your subcontractors? And every time I talk to your subcontractors, they're saying good things about you. Did you forget?
Our job is to make sure that the subs have the answers, they have the financing, they have the parts and pieces necessary to do their job.
And I know the town is really feeling like you're very responsive to them. And we all know that can be hard, although Framingham's been remarkably welcoming to us, but you've maintained a really strong relationship with people.
It's very important for approvals, for plans, for permits, working in the street. We come into a neighborhood, kind of plop ourselves down, kind of like we're plopping ourselves in their living room. So we need to make the community better than when we got here.
All we really have in this business is our reputation. And it's basically decisions you make by the minute, by the hour, by the day, and always need to be done, thinking about doing what the right thing is, and doing, not the easy way out, but the right way out.
The most important thing we do in this business is communicate. And the better we communicate, the better we are as construction managers, the better the projects are, the happier the owners are. And that's what we work on every day.
The owner references that we get back are consistently favorable. So when I talk to clients, I'm completely confident that they'll be more than satisfied and that they'll become a client for an extended period of time in multiple projects.
One word to describe Dellbrook would be committed.
Passionate.
Unique.
Relationships.
Reliable.
Integrity.